Two, one. Michelle, welcome. Everyone come on, it's a Monday. YouTube, got to pep up. Michelle, first project, fourth week into this beautiful snowy semester
Yes.
outside. I had people assemble their personal memes, their images. What's unusual that you found out about your past, your present, maybe your future?
Something interesting was that there was a chance I almost never existed.
Really?
Yes.
A near-death experience, or
No, it was just
your parents didn't hook up?
actually it was my grandparents.
Didn't hook up.
It was my grandma was originally engaged to a man named Vincent, but then during World War II he was drafted, and during a training or something he died unfortunately.
In training before even getting to the battlefield?
Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So, wow, that's a wild story. And that what state did that happen in?
I'm not sure. I believe somewhere in New York. I'm not completely
New
sure.
York
To be
State.
honest.
Okay. Well, that's wild. Isn't that wild that no, but that's the case with all of us. That one night our parents made love to make us here on this planet. We could have been anyone else. Really? We hate to think about that, but we could have. I don't want to visualize that. Don't make me. Sorry, Mom. I don't want to visualize it. But isn't it wild that in billions of chances we ended up here? Us, this fabrication of ourselves. So that you were almost not going to be here because you would have been Vincent's daughter. Vincent would have been a nice grandfather, right? I mean, granddaughter. But you didn't know him. How did your parents meet?
My parents met in a swimming pool in Lehman College.
Ooh. Who said that was hot? Not if they were crowding each other's lanes. So what was the oh, that might be a cool assignment. Figure out what come online your parents use. Whether to is like, hey baby, those are some pretty good laps, right? Or what was it? What was dad's or mom's come online?
Actually, my mom had these tickets to Lincoln Center, and she had nobody to go with.
So she went to the pool.
She saw my dad there a couple times just swimming on his own. So she's like, would you like to come? But the way she worded it, it sounded like a concert, and he agreed. But afterwards, she corrected herself and saying it was like a performance, and he was like, I don't know if I want to go. But
performance of what?
Like ballet.
Oh, ballet.
Yeah, he wasn't like.
It's an acquired taste.
But he went with it.
What year was that? Juniors? Were they juniors?
No, actually, don't tell I told you guys.
Don't, Mom, turn away.
But
yes.
my dad was 31 and my mom was like about maybe 41 when they met.
In college?
No, they're just there because the college offers the swimming.
Oh wow, it gets wild. Well, that's hip. They're older people getting hooked up. When you said your granddad was in World War II, I'm like, or at least Vincent was. I'm thinking, wow, those are like about what my grandparents were. So your parents must have been fairly old when they hooked up. Why did they sew their? This is so cool because you guys probably wonder what you're doing. You got your parents bugging you about once you get out of here. Believe me, the bugging starts. This is like a safe camp. Once you get out, they're going to be like wagging their fingers every week. Did they sow their wild oats before this? Did they?
Not really. I mean, my dad had like a couple of girlfriends, but nothing really happened.
He was 31.
Yeah.
And she was 41.
Yes.
Cool. So what else? Flesh this out. What did they say? This is romantic.
Okay.
Meeting with tickets at a swimming pool and okay.
Okay, and it was like for, I think that whole year, so they went for like a spring performance and like fall performance as well. And it was like later on during that same year, I think around Christmas, that my dad actually proposed to her.
Was this the first marriage for either of them?
Yep. Wow. Yeah.
I'm on number 4. Just kidding. The court said I wasn't supposed to mention that. Just kidding, God. Wow, first marriage for both of them, and they're still together.
Yes.
They're still in love.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the only child?
Yes.
I could tell, because you're so calm and all of that. What else? This is romantic. This is okay. Michelle, tell us. Do you, hearing that beautiful story, did you want to go through Stony Brook, and one of those little bucket list things, those checklists on the Stony Brook clipboard is find a husband?
Not particularly. I mean,
It's not burning.
it's not burning.
If Mr. Right comes along, or even if Mr. Right now comes along, and you have this, but in what? But your parents were college educated before this, right?
My mom, yes. My dad, he had some college, but he didn't really.
He liked the swimming, so he went back for the.
No,
So just kidding.
No, he's an iron worker.
Oh, cool, cool. And who likes ballet? That's a wonderful thing. But okay, so what? Open it up to the floor. What the future of the university? Paul? Do we have? I mean, this used to be like I mean, the previous president tried a little bit to turn this into a spa, right? With yoga classes at night and fitness and nutrition and all those wellness sort of things. Is this really the future of a site-specific college?
I think the center of the university is always going to be education.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Then why don't we do it online? It's much more efficient. Look, it's snowy out, and how many of you would rather have stayed home in your Captain Crunch jammies and your little cocoa, mixture and took your calculus class online?
Well, if you put it online, you're losing the personal aspect. I mean, you get no FaceTime that way.
FaceTime. I'm glad you said it, Paul. We're searching for that face. At least I am, because I know once that FaceTime goes, my job goes. I might as well put it up online and leave all my lectures online and so forth. Prince, what about? Are your parents from Nigeria?
Yeah.
Okay. How did they meet up?
I feel like my dad had previously was gonna marry this other lady. I'll put a picture of her.
Arranged marriage?
No, not at all.
Is that big in Nigeria? Still arranged marriages or not?
No, I think it was before, but now it's
Romantic love is the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So.
Whose come online was it? Mom's or dad? Like, we got Michelle's here. Hey, here's 2 tickets to the ballet. Towel off and we're going. That was her mom's line. What was your dad's or mom's line?
Come here, I want to marry you.
That almost like that, Prince. It was almost that blunt.
No, but then I honestly don't know. Like, I only said that they met probably at a party or like type thing, and after that.
Parties to do it. How many met your last boyfriend or girlfriend at a party? 2, 1. Why, Jessica? Did the friends try and set you up?
No, definitely not. I'll see somebody else.
They did. Let me try and name. Matt. What is this future of romantic love? This is like one of the prime objectives of the university, college, or whatever, was to get boys and girls together because we need taxpayers, right? We need people to pay pensions. Therefore, we need babies, right? So that was one of the functions right after World War II, is to put all these good little boys, smart boys and girls together. They mill about doing their anthro and underwater basket weaving classes and calculus and all of that. And then in senior year, they go off, get married, have babies, get a job, start making more taxpayers, right? But then we have all of these, let's just call them decentralizing forces, whatever they are. So Matt, what is, if you're an engineer, if you had to re-engineer romantic love, or that to make, your job is to make taxpayers, what would you do differently now?
Well, with this school, well, I'm a commuter, so it's hard, I don't get much of anything besides
I don't know, there's a lot of people like that, but so I don't know. It's hard with this university, especially. 'Cause I know a lot of
To meet people
Yeah.
after you work, to meet people. So you would kind of give it a D plus, right? If they have the agenda, everyone study, get good grades, get good jobs, and start making babies. Some societies it's like that. You know, I lived in Korea, and it's pretty much an imperative. All Koreans have to have at least one baby. Something like that. It's not by law, but it's so implicit, it's so ingrained in the society that it's kind of an imperative. Name. Tori. Re-engineer romantic love to make taxpayers.
I guess since it's the digital age, like eHarmony, a lot of that, but
That's the boring one.
yeah. So I guess. I mean, the
How many of you
concept
young
about
people have done that online dating? None. So what if the President Obama said to you, Tori, God, our birth rates are down. Make this thing happen so we incubate the future taxpayers. Otherwise, we're doomed.
arranged marriages again?
Cool. Who would go for that? Dad's paging through Penthouse for you or something like that. That sort of, just kidding. Something like that. Ladies, if that was the case, where would you go? Name.
Mackenzie?
Mackenzie, where would you go for arranged marriages?
I don't even know. Like, I wouldn't support arranged marriage. I don't think that's the way to go.
You still think romantic love has a structure to it, so it keeps people happy enough to have babies, taxpayers, and
Well, my whole thing is, like, my friend just had a baby, and babies are expensive because everything
Oh,
has
yeah, they
expensive.
are.
So if they maybe, like, drop the price of, like, the cribs or the strollers, maybe that would make people want to have
rent. Could we try rent and mortgages for one? So we got a problem. We got a problem in most advanced. I read this book on urbanism that said children went from a net profit to a net expense simply by over urbanization and all of that. What?
I saw the exact phrase somewhere too.
That there's a net decrease in the value of children. They're an expense. Children, I call them Panzer mommies, the type of mommies that push you off the sidewalk with their strollers in Brooklyn. You know, and it's the ultimate luxury, man. It's like driving an Escalade, right? This is Barfy, my child. You know, he's teething now. You know, proud of him. He's going to Berkeley Carroll School soon. You know, and each kid, I think my brother, who worked in advertisement, put his kids through in nursery school and second grade. Each was $30,000. Unbelievable. Well, Michelle, you've been good. We're running out of time. Give Michelle a hand. Hope to see the parents on YouTube also. Right.